and welcome to the Local Yokel Idaho channel. This is the event episode where I discuss upcoming local performances at locations around the state, as well as fun events such as festivals, local farmers markets, and anything else that looks interesting. I'll also talk about other events such as political conferences, meetings, and anything else that's going on in Idaho this next week. With that said, I try to cover as many of the events that are coming up in Idaho, but I'm just one person, and your guys' help goes a long way. If you have an event you think people would like, or are an organizer of an event, please reach out so I can put you on here. Here is a quick overview of how the episode works for those listening for the first time. If not, and this isn't your first time, then you can just move along. With that said, the episode is divided into 4 parts, one for each significant area of Idaho. There are timestamps in the description for each one of those regions, so you can jump to whichever section you're interested in most. I know that YouTube has like a little divider, which is kind of nice compared to a lot of other platforms, but if you're on one of the podcasting things or whatever else, you can just find the timestamps there. And then finally, there is a link in the description below for more information about any of the topics discussed on this podcast. With that out of the way, thank you, and let's get into the events. Starting off here with the Treasure Valley in performances in Boise starting this Monday. There's the Ada County or Western Idaho Fair at the fairgrounds in Boise, depends on which name you want to use for it. It's been going on since 1897 and has attractions for all types of people and ages. Then moving to Friday, there is a movie in the park at Julia Davis Park from 10 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Hopefully I'll have enough time to fit it in there. They'll be playing Super Mario Brothers. Also, the event is free. You'll just have to find a spot to sit for that one. And then there is the Discovery Center's exhibit called The Fan Strike Back, one of the largest Star Wars fan exhibits featuring items from fans around the world. Granted, the exhibit is closing later this month on August 27th, so if you're interested in going to that, please go here soon. In fun events in Boise on Saturday, the Idaho State Parks and Recreation are doing their weekly stargazing event at Spring Shores Marina from 9 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. The event is free, but you will have to pay to get into the park. Just a little bit of a heads up there. Looks really cool if you're into astronomy. Also Saturday, there's the Boise Farmers Market from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 155 Shoreline Drive, Boise. Features fresh produce, locally made food, and handcrafted goods. Thirdly, on Saturday, a lot of things for Saturday here, there is the Boise Goathead Festival from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. at 601 West Jefferson Street, Boise. Kind of weird, personally, that they called it the Boise Goathead Festival, naming it after one of the most obnoxious weeds ever, but I get it, Boise Bicycle Project and that. As I already mentioned, it's being put on by the Boise Bicycle Project to celebrate Boise's bicycle community. They'll have food, music, dancing, bikes, and cold beer to enjoy there. And lastly, for events on Saturday, man, just got a lot of those there. There is a guided walking tour of downtown Boise's history and architecture. It'll be held on Saturday at 10 a.m. and last for approximately 1.5 hours and cover over 150 years of the city's development. The tour will start and end in front of the Basque Museum on Grove Street. The cost for the tour is $10 for Preservation Idaho members and $15 for non-members and $8 for children 13 and under. And closing out fun events for Boise on Sunday, the Boise Depot has a free open house from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and there are guided tours from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Then in Meridian Saturday, there is the Meridian Main Street Farmers Market from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at City Hall. There'll be live music, food, of course, and plenty of interesting vendors. Then in Kuna Sunday, there is the 10th Annual Hop Road Car Show at 11 a.m. at Edge Brewery in Kuna. Then in fun events for Nampa, just one here. Saturday, there is the Nampa Farmers Market. It is a weekly event at Lloyd Square, and it features fresh produce, locally made food, and handcrafted goods. There's also live music, and it is a family-friendly activity to do. I can vouch for that. Been there. Very fun to do with the family. The market is open from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then in Caldwell, every Tuesday, there's the Farm to Fork Farmers Market and the Creek Concert Series at Indian Creek Plaza. It is from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then in Marsing, I know we don't talk about it a ton, Saturday there is the Snake River County Market from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Marsing City Park. In Weiser, a lot of farmers markets here. Saturday there's the Weiser Farmers Market at the Train Depot from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., so a little later in the day. In Eagle Saturday, there's the Eagle Farmers Market at Heritage Park from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., so a little earlier in the day. And then also Saturday, there's an adult craft and chat event at 11 a.m. at the Eagle Library. And then closing out fun events in Emmett Wednesday and Saturday. You guessed it, it is the Emmett's Farmers Market at Blazers Park. Wednesday, it is from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday, it is from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then ramping us up in other events in Caldwell, just one here. Monday, there's the Urban Renewal Agency budget meeting from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Caldwell Police Station. Next, moving a little bit more easternly, we have Eastern Idaho in performances. Just one here in Rexburg Wednesday is the kickoff of the Madison County Fair at 9 a.m. It'll be going until this Saturday, so you might want to check that out if you're in the area. Then in fun events, not a ton here, but starting off with Twin Falls. Saturday, there's the Twin Falls Farmers Market from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 1485 East Pole Line Road. Then in Pocatello, got a couple here. Tuesday, there is the Roar and Explore at the Idaho Museum of Natural History. At the event, participants will get to choose between printing 2 different types of dinosaurs and a buzz shark model. When I say printing, I mean like 3D printing, so you actually have this like full-on model and stuff. The event is $75 a ticket, so if you got a kid that really loves dinosaurs, it might be something really cool to check out there. And then Saturday, there's the 12th annual Gate City Second Brewfest from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tickets are $30 a piece if you order in advance, and if you have to order at the door, it is another $5 at $35 at the door. Then in Idaho Falls for fun events, just one here Saturday, there is the annual car show happening from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 3310 Valencia Drive. For those looking to enter their car, it is $20 a piece, and for those attending, there'll be live music, food, and plenty of cool cars to look at. Don't worry about that. Then closing us out for fun events in Rexburg Friday, there's the Rexburg Farmers Market from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Madison County Fairgrounds. In other events in Pocatello Saturday, there is the annual Port Nefer River Cleanup. It is from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at 2841 North Main Street. The goal of the event is to clean up trash and other debris from the banks and channels of the river. Also Saturday, and keeping with the clean theme, it is the free day at the Fort Hall Mine Landfill. So if there's some stuff you've been meaning to get rid of or just haven't gotten around to, now's your chance. Next, moving a little bit more northernly, we have Central Idaho in performances. Just one in Cascade. Friday, there's a movie night drive-in event at 8 p.m. to midnight at the Cascade Aquatic and Recreation Center. So it might be a cool little throwback there to do with your kids. Then in fun events in McCall, Wednesday and Saturday, there is the McCall Farmers Market from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 2nd Street, McCall. Also Wednesday, there is the 2023 Summer Cornhole League event from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the Ponderosa Center. It is a reoccurring event, so if you can't make it this week, maybe you can make it next week. Then Saturday, there is a star party from 12 p.m. to midnight at the Ponderosa State Park Activity Center. They will have the Boise's Astronautical Society's telescopes there, plus people who just love space, so it might be a cool place to go nerd out if you're into that. And then also starting Saturday, there is the Payette Lake Art Fair at Golden Glove Park. It will be going until Sunday and will include over 75 artists from all over Payette and the U.S. For those into art and looking to buy some possibly, it might be worth dropping by. Lastly, for Saturday, there is the 2023 Mountain Beer Fest from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tickets are between $45 and $225. Ooh, that's a bit. And will be at the Ponderosa Center. And then we come to Sunday, closing out fun events for McCall. There is the Noontime Brundage Run from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. The event is free, and they're welcome to anyone joining them for a run. Then in Cascade for fun events, just one here on Tuesday, there is a ladies craft event at the Cascade Community Church from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then in New Meadows for fun events Saturday, there's the New Meadows Community Farmers Market at Dorsey War Memorial Park from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then wrapping us up here, we have Northern Idaho in performances in Sandpoint starting Wednesday. There is the Bonner County Fair at the fairgrounds. There'll be the usual tasty fair food and competitions. There'll also be a bull riding event and a demolition derby, so a lot of fun things to look forward to there. Then Saturday, there is the annual Wings Over Sandpoint Fly-In event from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. There'll be breakfast plus a aircraft display. The gates open at 8 a.m. for that event if you're interested in aviation. And then also Saturday, there will be a free performance of Shakespeare's Measure of Measure at Lakeview Park from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Then moving into fun events in Lewiston Saturday, there is the Lewiston Farmers Market from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at 1200 Snake River Avenue. Then in Uniontown, Thursday for those woodworkers out there just north of Lewiston, there is the Great Northwest Wood Show and Sale at 10 a.m. at 419 North Parkway. Over 25 artists from around the area will be showing off different wood pieces. Plus, I think they'll be giving out some awards as well, so if you want to compete, might want to enter there. Then in Coeur d'Alene Saturday, for those beer lovers out there is Ales for the Trail Micro Brew Festival from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. at 420 East Front Avenue. Funds for the event will be going to the North Idaho Centennial Trail, plus they will have some food trucks there to go with everything, so don't worry, it won't just be beer. And then closing us out for fun events in Sandpoint Wednesday and Saturday, there is the Sandpoint Farmers Market in downtown Sandpoint. Granted, this week on Saturday, there is a bake sale going on, so if you're into baked goods and don't usually go, you might want to drop in there. It is from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesday and from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturday. Then Friday, there is an event called Movies on the Mountain. It will be at 8 p.m. outside the Crow's Bench at Schweizer's. They will be playing movies, plus they'll have some games for the little ones. And then lastly, Sunday, there is the weekly local cartage market from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Farm and Park. There are vendors from freeze-dried goods, leatherworks, bone tools, copper creations, pottery, upcyclers, and crystals. If you've made it this far, thank you for listening. I hope it was helpful and you found some fun or interesting things to do this next week. Please check out the full podcast where I go over what's going on around the state from different news and politics and stuff, and a little bit more of a discussion with you guys. With that said, take care and have a blessed rest of your week.